Hello ladles and jelly spoons. It's 5:55 on Monday the 20 whatever it is, 4th I think it is of May, and I'm in the Marsala again having a sly dorada because I can't. Unfortunately it's not alcohol free, but hey, who is that? Just got to skip me on adverts to find out what you're doing. Here we go. Oh, loads of people on, loads of people. 43 people already. Hello everybody. Excuse me if I do not say everybody by name, but hi to everyone that's joined, and hi to everybody that's about to join. So I've got a show for you today. What I've done, I've got a message from Chris. She's not with me today as normal, but she sent a message. So that's one good thing. And then I thought, I was looking back at the old videos that we used to do in 2017, 2018, and I only had 300 followers then. And so what I decided to do was to show you a couple of those. They're only very short ones, but give you an idea what we used to do. And then maybe when you've got time or 5 minutes or whatever, you go back and have a look at the old ones. That'd be fun. So if you're bored one day and you want to see a little bit about living with MS in Tenerife, how it was before the lockdown, then nip over to the channel, go to the old videos, 2017, 2018, 2019, and have a look. I even did an AFCast every day in 2019, I think it was, that told you the weather every day. So if you're looking to come this year, you can look back and see what it was like in 2019. It should be similar. Right, let's have a look who's on. Hi everybody. I deserve a good drink after the morning hike. It was a hike as well. It was a hike. Oh, Christina was proud of me though. And when I did the weigh-in, I was 2 kilos lighter. Because I don't weigh myself every day, you see. Because it's demoralising, you know, with water and retaining and not retaining. So I weigh myself every Monday after the walk. So I dropped 2 kilos, which is good. And I don't think it's a trend, so I'm not going to be dropping 2 kilos a week, I don't think. But it's good that I'm on the way down. I think the walks are kicking in. And I haven't measured myself today because I forgot, to say the truth. But I have a feeling that I'm going to make it. And I'm changing things slightly each time. So one time it'll be not eating as much, another time it's not drinking as much. Another time we might even try a fasting, like Sahar said, 72-hour fasting, and see if that works. You had us worried, Tim, at the end. Oh no, that wasn't too bad actually. I'd actually pointed you the wrong way. The actual going over that road by the motorway wasn't as bad as I thought it was, and walking down the road with the cars coming towards you looked scary on camera, but I was safe all the time. And there was a ditch anyway, so I could have jumped in the ditch if there was an idiot coming past. Jimmy, it's your end. Oh dear, what's happened? Can't Jimmy see? No sound, Tim. Oh, it must be your end because other people are listening, I think. And I'm just checking. So what have I got for you today? Well, I got Christina's message. I'll give you Christina's message first. So I'm going to mute myself so there'll definitely be no sound. And then this is Christina's message. I can't hear it because I don't have my earphones in, but I know what she said because I was there filming it. Right, here she is.
Hello amigos. I won't be there today by the LEDERHOSEN challenge, but I hope you have a great time. And Tim shows old films. Yeah, I was a bit younger, but just a couple of years, so won't make so much difference. So, have a good time. See you on Wednesday. I'm allowed to go on the computer tonight. That's my computer time, because the other times Tim takes over so I can't get there.
That's enough. Bye.
Bye.
She is lovely, isn't she? She's lovely. Where are we tonight? Evening, Tim. I'm in KILOS. I'm in the Masala Indian restaurant. The food's good. We only do get takeaways here, but people are saying that the food sitting in is better than the takeaway. Now, I don't know whether it's just the atmosphere or whether it's the presentation on the plate or whether it's the freshness of it. But people have said that when you get a certain dish here, it tastes a lot better than if you stick it in a bag and take it home. So I don't know whether they do that. I don't think they do that on purpose, you know, to give you lower quality stuff for taking home. That'd be stupid, wouldn't it? But I think it's the ambiance and the plate and the bits you get with it, you know, because they chuck a couple of poppadoms in and some chutneys and what have you. So that's quite good. So it's quite good here. There is another Indian in town, but they're like a chain. So these guys have got to work really, really hard to get the custom because they're round the corner as well. They're not on the main drag. So that's pretty good. And there I was talking to you with all my hand gestures and you were looking at them. Well, there you go. Enjoyed your walk this morning. Be walking down Camisón from the Villa Mandy sometime after the 11th of June. Villa Mandy. My godson went and stayed there once and I visited him. Looks like a nice place. It's not really, I thought it was like out of town, but basically after me walking now, nothing's really out of town, is it, down there? So there you go. Your missus is a star, Tim. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mary. She has got a great sense of humour. In fact, you'll see I've got a couple of these now, these old ones here, where she talks a bit more. And I mean, she says she doesn't like her own voice. So this is one we did in Siam Mall. It's only 2 minutes long. So, hi, busy bus driver. Well, you're in for a treat now because you're getting 6 vlogs on this channel. This one I'm doing right now. And I'm going to show you 5 short ones that we did years ago. Just in case you fancy going back and watching some of the old stuff. You know what I mean? And every little helps because if you watch an old one, then it pushes it out to more people, and then I get a little bit of the advertising revenue as well. So it's good content, but it helps the channel as well, and it doesn't cost you a penny apart from sitting in front of it for 2 minutes. So here we go. I'll mute myself and play the next one. This is Siam.
Sometimes it's a good thing that I can't see very well, because otherwise I would spend a lot of money here. Muchas gracias.
So that was the Siam Mall one. I think it was what, 2019 I say, or 2018 was it? So yeah, we used to go out and just do a little bit of filming and just do short vlogs, and we only had about 300 followers, and they seemed to like it. But I thought that after we met the McMaster a couple of years ago now, isn't it, 2019, then we started doing more lives than anything, mainly because it takes a lot of time to edit stuff. Even though I'm back at the editing now, because I've got this software that does all the 3D stuff now. So I want to do a little bit more on that, but I probably need a drone to show you more of the island and get these 3D objects be embedded in. It looks pretty cool, but I don't want to copy Andrew, you know. Maybe he'll just send me some drone footage and I'll put all the stuff on that. We'll see that. I'll get him to film it for me. Watching an old video. You can still hear me, can't you? Yes, you can. Go out and come back, and that's what I had to do. Oh dear. We'll wait, Tony. We'll wait. What else we got here? Oh no, that's just a like and subscribe thing. I was doing that to fit in a certain thing here. So yeah, so that was the Siam Mall one, and we also did one of Pearly Grey, I think it was. This is a little hotel that's down here. I don't think they're going to open until September, but I could be wrong. So what I'll do is I'll play you a little bit of Pearly Grey, shall I? It is an advert, but it's a nice place if you fancy coming to KILOS. Well, here we are in Pearly Grey. Pearly Grey is in KILOS. We actually live here, and it's right down at the bottom, looking out to the sea. We'll show you some of the sights later. When I was doing one of the Living with MS in Tenerife videos of the little Germany down the road, Christina and I mentioned that it was the only one on the strip that had a disabled toilet. I am wrong. This also has a disabled toilet. Well, it's been pretty windy lately, and we've had some bad weather, but today is the first day of really good sunshine for quite a few days, and so we decided to come down here today to do that. The wind is still up, but on the terrace here, because of these glass panels, it is perfect. You're sitting in the sun, it's lovely and warm, you can hear the wind and the waves, but you're not disturbed by it whatsoever. I mean, look at the hat, otherwise it'd blow off. So here we are. We're having a cup of tea, green tea. It's cleverly disguised as Dorada, the island's own brewery. You can stay here and look out at the sea. There's a beautiful restaurant behind us, open to the public. And in the evening they also have entertainment on the stage. And you can sit out on the patio also, fully air conditioned inside for the summer. And out here we have the pool area, and going down to the pool area there's a nice sort of sun lounging area. They have a bowls green, like a bowling green, and a kiddies area here. And down at the bottom they have a new restaurant, well it's new last year I believe, called The Edge. And what we're going to do, we're going to see if we can get down there with a wheelchair and take a look around there also. So enjoy the sights and sounds of Pearly Grey in KILOS in Costa Adeje. Here we are at the Edge restaurant. This is one level lower than the main pool area, and you can get to it in two different ways. You can go around the pool, down the ramp, and past the rooms and to the edge, or you can actually come also from the main area down the ramp on the left-hand side and through the rooms that way. So there's two ways to get there. There is also a service elevator. It's narrow enough to put in the service washing, etc. So a wheelchair should fit. Cheers, Brigitte. So enjoy the sights and sounds of Pearly Grey in KILOS in Costa Adeje. How's your tea, Chris?
Very good. And the table is just the right size for me.
She was saying if she was going to sit in one of these chairs, then it would be really bad.
I would be really small here.
Really small, like a little girl. Oh, she's a little girl, really. Well, there you go. I think it is a 4-star, actually. And it's an owners club as well, so you can actually buy there a week. You know, it's like an owners club. So, yeah, it's quite good. Feeling better, lovely views, people are saying. Raimundo's saying back to the old LWMST days. Tony came in and was all right, good. That's the best green tea. Another green tea, yeah. We're having loads of green tea today. Loads of green tea today. Please hit the like button. Oh yes, I forget to ask that. I always forget that. Please press the like and the subscribe button. And I think we got this one here where we can say A, B, C. There you go. So I'm in the middle there. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell for notifications. And don't forget you can contact me by sending me an email through timothydowd.com. You can sponsor the channel as well, and you can even join in. I do actually have my earphones today, but I don't know whether I'm going to open the room or not, because we've got a lot to get through. And why am I... I'm getting packet loss on one of the things it says here. But that's okay. We've sorted that out now. Yeah, so timothydowd.com and join in, but I've not opened the room yet. If somebody wants to jump in, message me here. So on the below the video, because I can't get Messenger, I can't get WhatsApp because everything's blocked. Alison's saying she's going to pay or something. Oh, it will pay off. I thought you were going to pay. Pay for everything. There you go. Pay for everything. So let's go back to this. Oh, solo mio. There we go. What a lovely day. What a lovely day. For those of you who just joined us, we're in the Masala restaurant. I'm not eating tonight here, but I'm having a couple of beers. And I sit here because the bar next door, which is where I usually go, they don't really like it when I'm filming there. I don't know why, but I think it might be they're dodgy with the women, you know. The women are with the wrong men and all that. Could be, yeah? Could be. Or maybe they're people who've run away from Britain and they don't want people to know they're here. That's another thing. You going for another walk tomorrow? I walk every day, Jim. In the mornings I'm trying to do it between 8 and 10, but it's usually after 10 when I get started. So I'm hoping to get a little bit earlier. I walk every day. Tomorrow, what I'm going to do, and I think I said it on today's walk, is I'm going to park somewhere by the Columbus, and instead of walking down towards Park de la Paz, I'll walk past the Tigatan, down to the beach, and back round. So that'll be a nice a nice sort of square that we could do that. I'm not going to go on to the Golden Mile because I'm going to save that for another day, but I'll walk past the Tigatan, I'll walk down to the volcano, turn right to the Siesta, and then I'll walk either along the beach or along that parallel road, or I might even do both, you know, so you can have a look at that. Oh, here's me talking and you're watching people walking in the Masala again. So yeah, mentioned today I think it'll be the 7th of June, Benjamin. Okay, tax avoidance. That's another thing. That's another thing. Playing old videos tonight? Yeah, I am playing old videos tonight. I thought I'd do that, Ian. I thought I would do that. Oh, you will? Can you think of the UK put the Canary on the green list? I really don't know what the UK is going to do. In fact, it's the whole thing is really weird at the moment. It is really weird at the moment because, first of all, the Canary Islands want to get back to normal, some sort of normal. So they said the figures in Britain are going down, the figures here are going down. So we decided, okay, we'll take the European recommendation that Britain is no longer banned for third countries and put them explicitly on the exempt third country list with China and all that. So what's happened there is that means now, between now and the 7th of June, is you can come here without a PCR test. It's basically anybody can get on a plane and just come here as if it's normal. Also, Britain are saying that you're allowed to go to the Canary Islands. They don't recommend you go into Spain or the Balearics, but they said except the Canary Islands. That looks fantastic. And then in the next breath, Germany says Britain's really worried about the new variants, the Indian variant, so they close the borders to Britain. So they says anybody coming from Britain to Germany now has to do a 2-week quarantine. So one European country is saying, come on, we don't even want to test you, and the other one says it's so bad in Britain, you're not coming in. So I don't know what to believe. And Christina was sort of saying, you know, if people come over and they haven't had it, I mean, she was quite happy to meet loads of people as long as they'd had a test. And now they're letting you in without a test. She's saying, what do I do now? And because she's listened to the German news, don't forget. So therefore, the German news is sort of saying Britain is a bed of new variants, and we're not letting them in. And then I say, oh, everybody's popping over next week. Because she goes, what? They're banning it in Germany. So this very confusing. It's very confusing. And I still can't work out, I haven't found it. I haven't found the law that repealed the law that you need an antigen test to go to a hotel. So I still don't know whether you need a test to go to a hotel or not. Now, whether it's still the law and they're just going to ignore it, or whether they're going to enforce it, or whether they're going to pay for it themselves, I have no idea. I tried looking today, I could not find it. I hope by Wednesday, and I'll talk to Cleo. She says she might not come on Wednesday though, so I'll have to talk to her privately to see if I can get any information. I've looked at Janet Anscombe's website. The last information there is that you do need one, but that was months ago. So I just haven't found the one that repeals that. It's been a pleasure sharing you for a while. I hope you return soon. Now it's my turn to record a Play de l'Inglés. Until next time, live show, greetings from Gran Canaria. Enjoy Canary Islands. Thank you so much, colleague. If you haven't seen Enjoy the Canary Islands, nip over to his channel, or her channel. I actually don't know what gender they are. And its channel, maybe. Just be there. And see what's going on in Gran Canaria. So that might be interesting. And like and subscribe that video. Also, thanks for popping in. And I hope your channel is doing well. I've not looked, to tell you the truth. I will look when I get home, I promise. Hi, Bridget. Loved the walk this morning. I am doing fantastic. I'm feeling good, actually. Andrew says his ankle's still in a cast. Another 4 weeks before he can walk again. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Can you get a wheelchair? Get an electric one. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, get well soon. So what have I got for you? Well, I've done that one. I've done the Pearly Grey. This next one is, I called it Christina Speaks because she didn't speak on a lot of them. So this is Christina speaking, and we're down by Tanyo's. It's a good job I was, it's a good job I was. So Christina's going to do her interview now, and here she is. Hi, Christina.
Hello.
Ready for your interview?
Yes.
Cool, dude. Let's go.
Hello. It's me again. Where I start? The last 17 years, when my condition got a bit worse, I had a lot of thinking, a lot of time to think. I had a lot of time to think. I had a lot of time to think. And one day I asked myself, do you want to be miserable and ill and happy? One of the two things I can't change, so I decided to be ill and happy. I've just got two things that bother me a lot. One is my voice. It changed over the years. It's way deeper than it was before. And it has become slow, really slow. But I decided not to talk so much then. That's probably good for Tim. The other thing is I can't see very well. And it's a shame on this beautiful island, if you can see. I can't read books anymore. But then I thought it would be way worse if I couldn't hear anymore. Because I can listen to my audiobooks, I can listen to the radio, and I listen to people talking, and I can listen to my music. I just love the blues. That's all for today. Bye, amigos. Hasta pronto.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was from 2018, was it? Harry Shaw, thank you so much for the donation there to pay for the drinks I need on Saturday. For those of you who don't know, Saturday I've been roped into doing the Satan's Ashes Challenge, which was an old McMaster challenge that we did in, where was it? In the Olive Garden in, where is it? The Pasarea Centre. Is it Pasarela Centre? I'm not sure. Pasarea Centre. And so we're doing that, and I mean, we said we're going to do it, and then we couldn't find a day. First it was going to be tonight, but they're closed tonight. Then it was to be Thursday, and then Rick couldn't make it on Thursday because he's a DJ on a Thursday night, and it would have been too much. Then I said, why not we do it on a Friday? And then we said, well, no, that's going to interfere with Freaky Friday and the other one. I said, well, we could do a Freaky Friday, then you take over, and then Rick does his thing later. And then, but we couldn't do the eating the ashes in the half an hour in between, apparently. So they said Saturday, and I don't do Saturdays. So I was the stick in the mud. And so I said, no, I don't want to do Saturdays, Because Christina likes a weekend where we're not rushing about, you know. And in the end, she says, go on, off you go. So I said, but you got to come. She says, no, I'm not coming. I don't like being on camera while I'm eating. And it's bad enough that I get her out on a Friday. So in the end, she's coming now, but she's not going to be on camera, she says. So I've missed a load of things here. Hi Tim, well done on your walk this morning. Watch every day from Snowy Tiger. Christina's love, must be proud of her. I am really proud of her. I'm really proud of her. Christina, your inspiration. You know, I hope she is, because she's one of the happiest people I know. And I think it's also to do with I love her very much, and she knows that I wouldn't let anything happen to her. So we're a good team, I think. And it really surprised me right at the beginning when we went to this self-help group with the MS group, and a lot of the women there were there alone, and they said their husbands sort of just left them, damaged goods. And I said, well, it couldn't have been love then, could it? It must have been love, but it's over now. Christina, you're a remarkable lady, love the sense of humour. She's got a great sense of humour. I just can't get her on camera that much, you see. I was looking in the afternoon about tests to get into tourist accommodation, but could not find anything. Only thing I could find was you needed a test to qualify for the Canarian insurance, Ian. You know, as I said, I've been looking as well, Ian, because I can't find the law being repealed. So that means the law should still be in effect. That if you're booking into tourist accommodation, you need an antigen test, or you need a test, and they say they will accept an antigen test. Same as last year. So nothing's changed. This has been going on since November last year, or July even. No, November. And then it was a precursor to the insurance, of course. So that was the reason. What else we got down here? Hi, Harry. Challenge should be fun. It should be fun. Simon, you were saying something before, and I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, you were saying that Andrew did a vlog about all the hotels that were open and shut as well, and he went to the Pearly Grey. That was good. You live your life the best you can, Christina. You've certainly done that. You know, if you don't live the life to the best you can, then you're not living your life, are you? I found that I was always waiting for something. I found that I was preparing for something, or I was when we've got a bit more money, or when I retire, or I always had this thing, I'm going to do something when. And life happens in between. So if you don't seize every moment every day, then you're not living. And we've lived in so many different places and done so many different things that I look back on my life and I've done a lot, you know. I'm satisfied, if you like. I look back and think, yeah, we've done a lot. And Christina's family and some of my family, they haven't moved around as much, and they look back and go, where did the time go? So it's really in your hands. I know most of the people here are over 30, I will say, but it's really in your hands. You do something new every day. It doesn't have to be massive. Just do something new every day. Do something you don't think you would have done. And then that will give you, what happens is, your brain, if everything's the same, your brain doesn't store it. It says, oh, we know that, we know that, we know that, we know that. And then when you look back, even though you spent a lot of time doing stuff, it doesn't seem such a long time because the memories aren't there. So you really have to do something totally different to create a new memory when you're old. As Christina's old aunt, she was a nun, lived in England, Tanti Beata she was called, and she said the drawers are full, the schubladen sind voll. Okay, a red curry, green curry had to fight, there was no winner, it was a tie. Carl, get your hat. Buen trabajo, 2 kilos. Yeah, it wasn't work really, it wasn't work. Too long, get done with what you want to do while you can. Yeah, you're a long time dead, as they say. Well done. A great husband and a lovely devoted couple. It's only because she's gorgeous. It's only because she's gorgeous. King and Queen of Tenerife. Oh, are we the King and Queen of Tenerife? I shall take my crown. Where's my palace? Good evening, Satan, said Distraction Ute. Good evening, Satan's ashes. You should get the Masala house to give you a practice dish. Actually, when I come here, I usually get a chicken roll, like a naan bread with chicken in it, and then the hottest sauce that they got here, and I dip it in and scoff it. So I'm well prepared for Satan's ashes. Is the Night Strider going too? He's not invited, because there's only 6 on a table, and we've got Rick and Shelley, Tim and Christina, and Daniel and Sahar. So unfortunately, we can't invite anybody else. I think you'll win the challenge, Tim. You know, I don't know who's going to win. Is it who finishes first, or who finishes at all, or who finishes and doesn't die, or who finishes and doesn't feel rough the next day? I mean, we've got to get up and do the boot camp the next morning. It is a Sunday, so I can stay in bed. Maybe I can't stay in bed. Maybe I've got to rush to the loo. Rush to the loo, my darling. What a wonderful woman you are, Christina. Yes, she is. Tina Day. Oh, this is going back to where you were doing that. Okay. So what have I got? I got some weather for you. I've tried something new. KS, do you watch Peter and Ruffy's football show on YouTube? They reckon it was sorted months ago. Football? Don't know about football. Don't know about football. Oh, I'm missing loads. Hope you got the toilet rolls ready. You know, that is actually a fallacy. If you eat decent food, whether it's hot or not, it doesn't burn on the way out. It doesn't burn on the way out. Not if you metabolize it like I do. I metabolize it. All of the above. Mark Robert Murphy. Mark Robert Murphy has got a birthday today. Are you still sober, Mark? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mark Robert Murphy. Happy birthday to you. Otra cerveza, por favor, para cumpleaños. I am devoted to Christina, except when I come out. Lou Rolls in the fridge. Wasn't he a singer, Lou Rolls? As much as I like Andrew's vlogs, I have to say bye and subscribe to it. Every time someone mentions other vlogger, there are comments to take down. A bit petty, if you ask me. You know, it's not a competition, and it's we don't argue. You know, we don't argue. In fact, I called him the other day and gave him a job. There was a real estate agent was asking me to do some vlogs, and I don't have the time, so I called him and gave him the job. You know, so if you see him doing some real estate stuff, it's through me. Muchas gracias, señor. Don't forget to come to Masala restaurants when you're in Kayosavaki. There we go. You're on camera right now. Say hello.
Hello.
There he was, on camera. Thanks, Tim. You're very welcome, Mark. You're very welcome. It was you not have that. If I was you, I would not have that curry, says Paul Mack. Evening, how are you? You know, if I die, yeah, you're probably right. I shouldn't do it, but I've committed now. So, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is I can taste it and go, whoop, this is way too hot. I'm not going to eat it. That's the worst that can happen, right? That's the worst that can happen. Mark's feeling old, he says. Went to the library today and asked if they had any books on self-help. The librarian said they had lots, but she says you won't be helping me if she showed the location. But last one, I promise. I got banned from Andrew's vlogs because I mentioned Lee. Oh dear, Michelle. Don't get banned, kid. Don't get banned. Anyway, we're not here to discuss other vloggers. Okay, we're not here to discuss other vloggers. Surprising how many Indian people, restaurant owners, don't actually eat spicy food. Enjoy the curry, evening all, says Angela. Pete and Shell, Tim, is surprising how many Indian people, restaurant owners, don't actually eat spicy food. Really? I saw a great sketch on a British comedy show where they went to the 6 Indians went to an English restaurant and said, we want the blandest food you've got. You are so good, Tim. I think you're doing different things in your own right sometimes. Personal choice, not everyone can like everything. Not everyone can like everything, and not everyone does like anything, but I think that's a good thing. I think, personally, that if we were all the same, the world would be a really boring place, wouldn't it, really? A fowl would be a better idea, I think, than the Satan's ashes. You know, even the names of these curries, it's all to do with the guy putting the chili in. So really you need to say, like, what COVID scale is this? And the COVID scale, for those of you who don't know, is the scale that was not COVID. COVID scale is, what are you talking about? Tim, it's the Matrix. We will resume normal broadcast as soon as Tim's got his head out of his bum. The Scoville scale is the scale that measures the hotness of peppers or capsicums. And like the red bell pepper or the green bell pepper or the yellow one, which is the same animal, just different stages of ripeness, that is 0. So there's no heat in that. And then the Scoville scale is how many times that hotness is going to be. So all they got to do really is just to tell you what Scoville scale chilies they're using. And like a vindaloo isn't the heat, isn't the hotness. The vindaloo is a curry that's made without water. And the reason they did it is a very British thing actually, because they did it for the sailors so that they could put all the meat in the vat in like a barrel, and then all the fat would come to the top and make a skin on top, but it'd go off because of the water. So what they did, they made a dish that was done with vinegar, so it wouldn't go off. So a vindaloo is made with vinegar and hot spices, and then when it comes to the top, they put it in a barrel, and then the fat puts the skin on top, and the sailors could then take a portion out, eat it, and the fat would reseal. So yeah, so it's the name of the curry isn't typically to do with the hotness, it's the Scoville scale of the peppers they're going to use. So you could have a file in one that is hotter than, that's cooler than a vindaloo in another. Yeah, could. Okay, 29th, Paul. I've missed a load here. Darren, Big Smoke. Is Darren on? Hey, Darren John. How's it going, my friend? Good to have you live here. Live at 5:55. It rhymes, you see. So let's do some weather, shall we? So I've been sorting something out. And I've got my new toy, you know, my new 3D graphics and stuff. So I've done a weather thing now. I'm going to talk over it, but I want you to know whether the music is too loud or not, because I put it down to, let me just check. I've got it down to -12 dB. Cancel. So we'll see. So I'm not going to mute myself for this because I'm going to talk over it, but there'll be a bit of music at the beginning. Well, there's going to be plenty of weather in the next few days, so they say. Here we are on the balcony, and the average temperature today at midday was around about 26 degrees C. I know it's 28 all day, every day. There was sunny, light cloud, and the wind coming from the east. But that was the aftcast for today, Monday the 24th of May, 2021. So how was the ratio of my voice to the music there? I know I've got to wait a few seconds before you can answer. Bye-bye, Ian. Take care. Is Ian leaving? Tim, everybody have to leave. Stay safe. Bye. See you, Ian. Bye-bye. I won't tell any more jokes. They're too bad. They're too bad. Hi Darren, St. Darren. Hi Darren, Big Smoke. Tina, can you get any curry you like in the strength you like? You can get any curry you like in the strength you like, you can. In fact, they'll ask you here. So you get your jalfrezi or your whatever, and they'll say, do you want it mild, medium, hot, or... Satan's Ashes over here is about the hotness. It is. I think Satan's Ashes is just a sort of a, you know, testosterone thing. Even though Sahar's going to do it. There you go. But she's got the biggest of all of us, well, probably. I thought it was good. That was absolutely fine, Tim. Okay, great. Plenty of weather in the next few days. Here's a fog warning. Satan's Ashes use the Japanese flag chili, says Blig Blue. The Japanese flag chili, wow. I'm going to look at that anyway. But I mean, I don't even know what meat it is. Is it ash or what? Is it coal? What is it? Is Daniel on? The Crack Master. Hello, you lovely people. Hello, the Crack Master. I'm not opening the room tonight unless you really want to. So if anybody wants to come in the room, just put it in capitals. I want to come in the room. in a German accent, okay? It's got to be a German accent. We're talking about Satan's ashes. Oh, you might want to come in and promote that, Daniel, if you want. Tenerife Bob, you're a lovely couple watching you once. Enjoy, you guys. Thank you so much for the donation there, Tenerife Bob. And I shall use it immediately. Packet of red Doritos, hot for me. Yeah, there's a lot of people can't take it. I have a friend in Germany, and anything with garlic in it for him is hot. Oh, garlic. So what have I got? I've got another film for you. This is us in the pool. So, oh no, low battery. Let me just get my my ting out. I got a low battery here. Let me just check the battery here. It doesn't tell me. I can check it here. Hang on. Battery's okay. The battery on that's okay, but the battery on my Mini is going. So I've got to plug it in. Otherwise, I can't see comments. This is a USB-C to Lightning adapter, and there's 79% in my battery, and I'm going to plug it in the bottom here. If everything falls over, it's not my fault. Are we on? Yeah. Are we plugged in? I can't tell. Is it charging? Let me just bear with me, folks. Battery. I can't tell. It's gone red. Let me set this out. Oh no, it is charging. Okay, cool. So it is charging. Good. My money's on so hard to win. I'll take that. Hot spicy food. Let me just do the room just in case Daniel wants to come in. Okay. I am in the room, Daniel, if you want to come. Oops. Oh, they're cooking here as well. Somebody's ordered a takeaway. So I got this this double thing here, which this goes into the iPad, and this is 2 earphones out. So if anybody else wants to hear, they can. So I'll just put it there. Okay, Tim Defo to win. Who was that? KS Caretakers. Oh, we got to do a sweep. Everybody gives $5, and whoever wins, the money goes to their favourite charity. How's that? Crack is 90%. Temperature is 28. You're exactly right. SOCKS, as they say. SOCKS. Okay, so what else have I got for you? Oh yeah, I've got another Christina. So before you come in, anybody, I've got another Christina thing of us in the pool. So people are saying, why don't you go swimming, Tim? I actually am going to start, and but swimming and walking is probably not going to be. I can't have time for both, so I might do a swim and a walk, a swim and a walk, a swim and a walk. The only thing is, the swimming live isn't going to be as fun, I don't think. It's just me going, etc., etc. So there we go. Afternoon, flying trucker, Daniel. Oh, I'm missing everything. Love hot, spicy food. Sahar will easily win. Tim needs to take one home and practice, says Tina. You're probably right. I don't have to practice. I can eat hot food. I'm good at eating hot food. Let me just turn this slightly. That's too light. There we go. That's polarized. So there you go. So you got the blue sky now, as the sun's just come out. So I'm going to mute myself and play Christina in the pool.
This is Carlos. He's used to go to the bathroom and down to the garage. Also, he's used to go to other people's houses so that Christina doesn't destroy the place. For most of the day, Pablo is the chair of choice. It's most comfortable, and it is an indoor chair that we use to go down to the pool, and at a pinch we can go downtown. It's great for watching TV. And the latest addition is Eduardo. Eduardo is a foldable, lightweight wheelchair that we keep in the car. We use it for going out and about, and I can also drive it using the manual joystick at the back.
It's quite hot for Boxing Day.
This is Tim and Christina Dowd for living with multiple sclerosis in Tenerife. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's a little icon in the bottom right-hand corner. And we'll see you again soon.
Well, obviously, that wasn't the one for the pool, that was the wheelchair one. That was cool. That was cool. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I do have another pool one to come, but before we do that, I'll do some COVID, shall I? So let's get the COVID thing round. Here we go. I kept forgetting this one, but it doesn't fit with the other one, so I'm going to take it off and then play the new COVID thing here. Now again, I've got to speak over this, so I've reduced it down to 12. Somebody popped in there. It is Daniel the man. So before I do COVID, I'm going to stick my earphones on and I'm going to get Daniel in. You're unmuted, the crack master.
What is the crack?
What the crack? The crack, sir. How are you?
I'm blue. There you go, look at that.
That's perfect.
My blue screen.
Your blue screen. I'm actually going to do something different now. I'm going to put you on the other side. Oh, I've touched the wrong one. We'll do the interview, how's that? There you go. We'll do the interview.
Oh, the interview. Oh.
Yeah.
Let me fix my hair for the interview.
Exactly. Let me fix mine. Hang on.
There's a couple of hairs out there now, Tim.
Oh, leave it messy. I'll just leave it messy.
Yeah, leave it as it is. You might as well. You've got this far as it with it messy. You might as well carry on. How's things? You all right?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. You know what? You've roped me into something now. I was just thinking, you know,
I know it's funny, isn't it?
I've got reflux.
Sorry.
I've got this reflux. So
What's a reflux?
Reflux is when the stomach acid comes up in the night and burns your esophagus. So I've got to take tablets.
I tell you what, man, it won't be just reflux you had. I finished it, and 3 days, honest to God, 3 days of pain I had. That's no lie.
Well, why are we doing it then?
Because it's a challenge. Challenge isn't easy. I have another challenge coming up afterwards, which I'm going to be partaking in. It's a fairly big challenge. It's going to be on the 3rd. Well, there's a couple of challenges. The one on the streets, but on the 3rd of June, I have another challenge, which I haven't announced yet, but I'm not going to announce it tonight.
Oh, you could have announced it on my channel, exclusive.
Do you want me to announce it on your channel, make it exclusive? Exclusive?
Not if you don't want to, Jack. Not if you don't want to. I'm not forcing you, guy. I'm not forcing you. Oh, the sun's out.
Well, if the sun is out, look at the blue sky.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I have.
Oh, you got a beautiful blue sky.
Blue sky. Look at it, stretches all the way down. I'm actually flying in the sky on my seat. How about that?
Actually, let me just solo you there. Can you just do anything you like, because I'm gonna download this later, and then I'm gonna replace the screen behind you, because I can replace a blue screen.
Yeah, but do you know what was frustrating me is I'd love to actually, but you can't seem to do it with yours. I can't put anything on the blue screen.
You can't do it on mine? Why not?
I've got someone said I have a bit of an 80s hairdo. Thanks very much. But I haven't fixed my hair. I don't know, because your system doesn't allow me to do it. There's no kind of settings that allows me to change the background.
No, because you're in my thing, aren't you? You're in my.
Yeah, I'm in your yoke. 1 sec. I've got to fix my hair.
You look like a Peaky Blinder.
By order of the Peaky Blinders,
Tim,
my friend, you have to eat Satan's ashes.
I will. What
on
what
this
meat is it?
Saturday.
What meat is it?
I think you can get I think you can do a vegetarian one. I did a vegetarian one,
Okay.
but the vegetarian one I think is actually harder because there's more sauce and less meat. You know.
Oh, so you can go ahead.
Can you have what?
Lamb.
Good. Lamb, you can, and you can only have one glass of milk. That's it.
Why would you drink milk?
Because milk is It's a milk will cool the heat. It's the best thing for cooling the heat. So if you eat a hot curry,
yeah,
it will cool the heat. I can't remember what there's a name for it. Someone can tell me. Is it an alkaline versus? I've forgotten now. There's actually a scientific reason for why it cools hot curries.
I wasn't going to drink.
Maybe someone can let me know.
I was going to drink a lassie.
A lassie?
Yeah, a salty lassie.
What is it, lassie? Tim's
don't forget,
too much hot curry. He's stuck down the well.
Exactly. Don't forget, I've lived in Penang and Singapore, so I know hot stuff.
All right. Okay. So you could I think Rick could be a dark horse. You and Sahar are kind of the favourites at the moment, but Sahar at the moment, from all the comments, seems to be the favourite. Now, I can tell you this. Sahar loves hot food. Whenever we have food, she puts hot stuff on it. Right. She literally will just douse it with picante. Like, wherever we go, you'll have an English breakfast, for example, or an Irish breakfast, and they'll go, Sahar will go, perdona, I want picante. She'll always have picante, so.
I'll give you a story now. I was in India in Regensburg where was it? Regensburg,
Germany,
Bavaria. And I might have told this story before, but it's Regensburg in Bavaria, and there was three guys, and it was the afternoon, and we'd had a skimful, and we went for a curry, and we went out. We got this. He says, "We'll do a whole half a lamb for you." So they're doing this whole half a lamb for the three of us, and we were scoffing it down. And this one guy says, "It's not hot enough." So they took it away and brought it back, and he's eating it, and it's still not hot enough. And he kept saying, "It's not hot enough. It's not. Es ist nicht heiß genug," right, in German.
Yeah.
But the word for spicy in German isn't heiß, hot. It's pikant, yeah? It's the same, yeah? So, or scharf even, so sharp, yeah? So if you say I want it scharf or pikant, you're going to get spicy hot. If you're saying it's not heiß enough, they're going to put it in the microwave. So,
right.
So they brought it out again, and it was like steaming and sizzling on the plate, and he kept blowing on it, and the guy says, "Look, if it's not hot enough, stop blowing on it."
He was looking for spicy, and he was just getting looking for spicy.
He was getting it hotter. It was like they were microwaving it to death.
I would say it was killing the taste. Not a great way to be trying to get it hotter.
The sun's just come out here, and the advantage is it's nice and warm on my back. The disadvantage is I forgot to cream my neck. Put cream on my neck.
Oh.
And the worst thing is I can't see a thing. Because it's all shining in my screens. I can't see any. Oh, here we go. Heather McCarthy, gracias, Heather. Oh, Maria says gracias, Heather. I think Daniel should have to do it again and defend his crown. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is what does it come with? Is it just like meat and sauce, or does it come with naan bread or something like that?
Meat and sauce and rice, and I think a little naan comes with it, if I remember.
I
ate it so quick because I was like, literally, you have to eat it all though. To finish the challenge, that's
another thing. But what is the winner? Is the winner the first person, or the person who eats the most, or what is the winner?
No, it's the winner is the person. You only win if you finish it. If none of you finish it, you're all losers. I still love you because I still love you guys, even if you're losers.
Does this mean you're not eating it?
I've eaten it once, man, and I finished every last bit of
You
it. I
have
was
to
the only
defend.
person.
You have to defend your crown.
No.
We
I tell you
can't.
what, right?
We can't go up against you uncontested.
Now, I am the crowned man, right? And the crowned man has to see the sub-contenders prove themselves in the battle of the Satan's Ashes. When I've watched the one of you guys, and I feel like one of you guys is fit enough to challenge the Crackmaster at the Satan's Ashes, then we might have a challenge on. But first, you guys need to battle it out in the
Amongst
challenge of
yourselves.
Satan's Ashes.
Gotcha.
Amongst yourselves. There you go. I can't be mixing around with the contenders. I'm a champ.
There's actually in a decade. There's actually a new thing saying "Stop Bullo."
Bullo.
Yeah.
What's Bullo?
The English word starts with the same 3 letters and ends in it.
Oh, I wouldn't be at that. That's not like me, Timo.
Oh, we're saying Roger Channing saying yes, defend your crown. No, he's actually put a great argument up to say that we've got the contenders have to battle it out to see who goes head to head with Daniel. But I still don't understand if all 3 of us just finish it right, as if it's just a normal meal, as if it's like fish and chips, right? If none of us are worried about it, if we just like scoff it down and then chit chat and all that, and nobody goes, yeah? What happens if we just scoff it down, eating it like it's normal food? Who wins? Everybody eats it. Nobody's dead.
The first to finish.
So it's a race of speed.
Speed and the ability to finish.
Well, you got to finish. I mean, what is it?
Trust me.
Is it a bowl like this, or is it a bowl like this, or what is it?
Keep dreaming. It's about that size, yeah. Well, I tell you this, right? I went with the plan: hammer it down inside me, get it finished, get through the torture. And about halfway through, it was burning me so much, I had to take a break. And every time you breathe, and I've done the fall challenge as well. I finished the fall, and by the way, I finished Lee's fall as well. And I won't be doing that again either. But the trick is,
Oh, you give me an inside tip here. Don't tell Sahar.
Yeah, well, it's no real. Sahar, if you're watching, I didn't tell him anything. Hold on. Where's my camera? Jedi mind trick. There you go. You've forgotten everything that you've just watched. When we're finished, I'm going to go and have to wake Sahar up off the couch. The trick is to consistently just keep going. If you start taking too much breaks, the breathing alone is like fire coming into your mouth.
No, I understand I understand the Scoville scale. I understand
Scoville scale.
The Scoville
It's a bit of a fancy word.
Scoville is the guy who invented the Scoville scale.
Oh, right.
And basically the Scoville scale is how many times hotter it is than a normal pepper. And it goes into the thousands. So I understand that. I understand you just got to keep plodding on. You should not drink water because that'll just spread the capsicum around in your mouth. The milk thing I didn't know about, but I knew that the yogurt, the salty lassi, which is a yogurt-based drink, is good for afterwards, or any sugar.
Yeah,
will do it. If you just take a sugar cube, that should do it. But basically, all you got to do is eat. But if it's so hot that it is like pepper spray, then that is no longer food. That's a weapon. So if the Scoville scale is pepper spray, then basically we're idiots for doing it, because that will actually harm you. That will actually burn you. So I don't mind eating food that's hot, but if it's like just sort of say it's a piece of lamb with pepper spray in it, then that's not.
Well, they do bring it out with gloves on.
Yeah, but that's for show, isn't it?
But I tell you this, right? Yeah, probably. But I don't think so, because it burnt me. But I tell you this, right?
Yeah.
What I was going to say to you.
That you love me very much.
Lee rang me yesterday, yeah?
No, he didn't.
He
rang me.
didn't ring me. We were sending messages. Did he ring you
I'm better friends of him than you.
All right. Okay, I'm
Go on,
sorry.
go ahead, go ahead.
Did he? I messaged and then he said he was genuinely worried about you. He said, "Will Tim be all right?" You know what I mean? I'd be worried that he might, you know, like he just genuinely said, "Are you sure it's okay that Tim's going to be doing it?" Like he's.
I will take a taste. I will take a taste, and if it's pepper spray, I won't eat it.
All right. Well, guys, you've heard it here. Hold on, Tim. You've heard it here. Breaking news on the Satan's Ashes Challenge. We thought Tim was up there in the high favourites, but the taste could end his challenge. One taste that decides it's pepper spray, and that's it. It's over for Tim. Let's see on the night if that is the taste that ends his challenge. How about that?
Did you hear before when I said everybody's got to donate a £5 and whoever wins donates it to their favourite charity?
Yeah, but I think £5 is too little.
No, because a £5, everybody will donate a £5. If you say it's like 50, then only 5 people or 10 people.
A £5 everyone watching, or a £5 just a group of us?
No. Everybody watching.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
But I don't want to force people to. I don't think we should force people to donate a £5.
We are not forcing people. Okay, no, you're right. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't monetize it.
Yeah.
I agree with you. So forget that. But basically, it's no, forget that. Okay. No, you're right.
I've got an idea though, Tim. You're
Go
right.
ahead.
We should do something for charity, right? Let's do it this way, right? Let's say no, because it's a nightmare to figure that out sometimes. Let's do it this way. Whatever donations we get that night on the challenge.
Yeah.
So we'll note it down. I should be able to figure it out anyways, but we'll note it down. Whatever gets donated, whatever you guys feel like donating, it doesn't matter, or dropping into the challenge.
Yeah. Are we back? Tim's asleep now. Hello, Sahar. I'm hoping we're back. I can't tell whether we're back or not. Yep, you're back. Okay, cool dudes. We lost Daniel, and he's coming back in now. Sorry, my fault. I've got to unmute Daniel.
Yeah, no problem at all. I thought I'd gone down, or I thought the internet had gone down here.
No, it wasn't the internet. No. What happened was, I was doing everything, but my data DAS ran out of battery because I was.
Whoop.
I thought I was running out of data, but I actually ran out of thing. So luckily enough, I created the stream on my computer at home and said, don't stop it automatically. So that means the stream will go on forever until I get home and finish it. So now what happens is when I lose the signal, I can come back on, which it wasn't in. So now I'm actually going through my phone.
Great, isn't it?
I'm going through my phone.
That's really cool.
It is really cool. Anyway, so we're nearly done anyway because it's way over an hour, isn't it?
OMG.
It says 2 minutes.
Yeah, but
anyway,
you lost 2 minutes.
But I don't know where we left off. But anyway, we're talking about we'll do the charity thing another time. I want to do COVID for a minute. You got 20 seconds for the COVID?
I got 20 seconds for you, Tim, anytime.
We'll talk over it as well. I've done the music a bit lower now, but the beginning music's going to be loud.
Okay.
But as soon as the pictures come on with the COVID stuff, it should be low enough for us to talk.
Super duper.
COVID update. So, ladies and gentlemen, the COVID figures for today at 2 o'clock. The whole of the Canary Islands still under 2,000 at 1,941. Unfortunately, we have had 765 deaths in the whole of the Canary Islands for the whole of the COVID thing. If we zoom into Tenerife now, you can see that the red is slowly getting to orange there, with 1,183 active cases with 423 deaths. But we do have 22,732 people have been recovered. Of the 1,183 active cases, 656 in Santa Cruz, 280 La Laguna, 61 at Adeje, 46 at Arona, 26 in Granadilla, Diabona. The rest are not even worth talking about. And the good news is we have 49.9 as the average over the last 7 days.
Is that to 100,000, is it?
Per 100,000, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That is excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, that was COVID for today. Monday, the 24th of May, 2021.
How cool is that?
You too can have an accent like mine for only $39.99.
I like the videos, man.
I bought this plugin for Final Cut, and it is really, really, really good. I got it on special offer, and it basically gives you a total 3D studio inside of Final Cut. So instead of doing something like Blender and rendering it out and doing that, this does it live, and oh, it's amazing. 'Tis amazing.
So here, hold on 1 second, right?
Go ahead.
You got, so that spaceship wasn't real.
No, the spaceship was real. Don't worry about that.
All right, that's all right. Thank God. Jeez, I was going to be very disappointed. Like, here we go.
You can hear it, it's real.
I know. I tell you that. Do you know this, right? I was really disappointed the lads didn't come and take me for a spin. You know where they're heading?
I don't know.
You know where they're heading after? Roscommon.
Yeah.
Roscommon in the west of Ireland. That's where they've gone. That's the central centre for UFOs, Roscommon. Yeah. That's how I was created.
You're a cool dude, my friend. You're a cool dude. I'm just going to show you where we are. We're right on the terrace here.
Oh, nice. Where are you?
We're in that Indian of the masala. And am I suntanned?
Nice.
Am I suntanned on the back of my neck? Hang on.
One question.
Yeah?
I can't see your neck.
No, I can't see it either.
Would you call red a tan? No, it actually looks a little bit brown, but it's probably might go a little bit red. I go red, they go brown.
Then they'll call it tan neck, not a red neck.
A tan neck, there you go.
You'd be a tan neck. There you go. I'll be cool now.
Very stylish.
I should be doing a helicopter.
They're more like Lennon glasses, no? John Lennon.
Okay.
Yeah. They're less like aviators and more like John Lennon. Imagine all the people.
All the peoples.
Living. Wasn't that was Lennon, wasn't it?
That was John Lennon, yeah. Give peace a chance. There you go.
Yeah. Imagine there's no borders. So what have you been up to today? Where did you walk?
I walked from Siam Mall over to the Magma Centre, down towards Playa La Troya, but I turned left at the first thing, and then went down and up past those little nightclubs, coming up to Golf Las Americas. Then I went past the Whiskey Jar, and I went past the Columbus Green Hospital and the football stadium, down to Parc de la Paz. Then left Parc de la Paz, up Camisson. I went to your chimney cake place that was closed. That was about 11 o'clock in the morning, though, or 10:30 in the morning. And I was going to go up to Park Santiago 6, but I thought that's going to take me too long. So I cut through the park on the left, taking me over to the Maria Lanza, and then back through to the Columbus. Then I took the right-hand pathway through the little parkway on Golf Las Americas up to the roundabout. Then I took my life in my hands and ran across the motorway. And then I took my life in my hands again. What just got this in your? Oops. Took my life in my hands again, walking on that place that comes from Siam Park to the motorway with no, what do you call it, pavement. And then got back in the car. So it took me an hour and 25 minutes this morning.
Nice walk.
It was good.
Nice walk.
Good. Tomorrow I'm going to park by the Columbus somewhere and walk past the Tigatan to the volcano, down to the beach, along the beach, up, come back along the thing, and then go halfway through, and then up down to Veronica's, nearly Veronica's, and then turn right up towards the Tigatan again.
Am I right in saying you've lost 2 kilos?
I've lost, well, on an average, basically I started off at 116.5 and now 113.5, so I've lost 3 kilos.
Great work.
Of the whole thing, but I lost 2 kilos actually in the last week. But I think
since you started walking.
Yeah, I think it was. I think the walking's kicking in. But obviously, I fluctuate during the week. But yeah.
Can I say something?
Of course you can.
I want to say, because I know she's watching in the other room. Oh, she didn't want to come on. Sahar, the Persian princess. Mm-hmm. I wanted to say thank you for spending the last, because tomorrow is 3 years since we started the relationship together.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to say thank you for choosing to spend your life with me. I feel very blessed and I love you very much. There you go.
Oh, love to you guys. Sahar, if you're watching, don't believe a word he says. Tim, you know, I was talking to Christina. We met on Saturday, wasn't it? Was it Sunday Smoothies? No, it wasn't. It was the afternoon. It was
Saturday. We were talking about the Irish guidelines.
Yeah, right. And we said that Sahar is positive about everything. Everything is really positive with Sahar. You know, it's she can only spread love anyway. Wherever she goes, she can only spread love. So you're a lucky man.
She's got a lovely soul. I am very lucky. I'm very, very, very lucky. Very lucky. So
and it's
that's
good
brownie points done for the evening.
And it's a good job she's after you for your personality, because you look. You know what I mean?
I know, yeah, Julie Mac. If it was by looks, I'd be in serious bother. You know what I mean?
I know.
But I have the Jedi mind trick, which tricks her. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So.
Oh, hang on, we've got something here. Already told Tim twice. Busy bus, done trucking. So what did they tell me twice? Daniel, you're a sweetie. Happy 3-year anniversary. Busy bus. You need to put high vis on Tim.
High vis on Tim.
I got to wear a high vis jacket when I'm walking in the dangerous bits.
Oh, right. Yeah, you should do.
I should put high vis on him.
Isn't
the shirt high vis enough? Yeah.
That t-shirt would be perfect. Absolutely spot on.
I'm saying the Canary News says blimp seen in Las Americas.
Do you want a little spoiler? A little notification of what might be coming with the other challenge after the Satan's Ashes.
Go ahead.
It's called the Iceberg Challenge.
The Iceberg Challenge. That's going to be going chimney caking, isn't it?
God knows. Let's see.
How many
the
chimney cakes?
The Iceberg Challenge.
The thing is,
that is coming.
Any challenge to do with eating is counterproductive to LEDERHOSEN challenge.
Yeah, it is actually. But, well, not really, because the one you're doing on Saturday, you probably won't be able to eat for 3 days, so it'll help out the LEDERHOSEN thing. You'll probably lose.
And on Monday, I'll be 10 kilos.
You'll be like,
you're terrible.
That was the best thing.
You're terrible, sir. You're terrible. You're terrible.
I tell you now. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Say nothing more. There you go. So the Iceberg Challenge is in the post.
Oh,
there you go.
My iPad Mini here has given up the ghost, as they say. I can't see any more commentaries. Oh, here we go. I got it on here. You're very welcome, Sahar. Oh, Sahar's on.
Is she?
It looks like it. Paula, Persian princess.
Oh, she is.
Love you, baby. I'm blessed too. Oh.
She's talking to you, Tim.
I know. Love you too, Sahar.
There you go. Watch it.
Police.
I'll be finding you on your walk the next time.
One thing you do have to learn. Oops. Well, I've got this happy anniversary tomorrow. One thing you do have to learn. You've obviously learnt it before, but anybody who's watching, one thing you do have to learn is never be jealous of your partner or of your partner's friends. The reason being is, if she decides she loves somebody else, you have to love her enough to wish that for her. Understand?
That's a very good point.
You know, if you love her enough for her happiness, that if she's happier with somebody else, you have to love her enough to wish her well in that happiness. So never be jealous.
Very true.
And not only that, but jealousy is a wasted emotion anyway.
100%. Sahara will say, well, I don't know what Sahara will say, but I'm not the jealous type.
I tell her what to say. If I don't know what Sahara's going to say, I'm going to tell her.
What's that say? If I wanted your opinion, I'll give it to you.
I'll give it to you. We were talking about opinions today. I put somebody's nose out of joint today. Pato the duck, I apologise. I responded in written form that didn't have my quirky little smile with it. But basically, I wasn't nasty, but I was very short and to the point. Somebody was saying, when I'm doing the walks, I always call the people who don't wear the mask arrogants, right? And I know that you don't like wearing masks as well. And if I walk past you and I'll go, there goes an arrogant, right? And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that everybody should do whatever they want to do, right? But this guy said, Tim, you've got to stop calling them arrogants. You've got to call them free thinkers. So I went to town. So Pato the duck, if you're still subscribed, I do apologise. But what I said was, idiots and arrogant people are never free thinkers. And there's an affront to all free thinkers worldwide, for what I think a free thinker is anyway. And just keep safe, is what I'm saying. Just keep safe.
Don't dig a hole, Tim. Don't dig a hole.
No.
I'm only joking.
I understand.
But to get that point on the mask thing, yes, I don't like wearing masks, but I respect, okay, when I'm walking and there's no one around, I'm in nature, or I'm on the street and there's literally no one around, I literally take the mask down so I can take in the oxygen.
I've started doing that as well. And
if you were walking towards me, Tim, pop up the mask. The mask is on, so that the minute you're near me, that's it. And I respect the people around me.
That's all I ask is respect.
For me, that's the way I roll. I want to be able to breathe a little bit better. I'm sure you find the same when you're walking.
I do. In fact, theoretically, I could call it sport and not wear the mask at all.
Exactly.
But I do it in solidarity of all the people that have to do it.
Yeah. Well, I pop the mask on as soon as anyone's nearby, and that's it. If I'm on my own, there's no one to be seen, I take the big breaths of air. Air is important too, so, but you have to respect the law. And at the end of the day, the law is here to wear the mask on the street. But that's the question I was going to ask you, Tim. Are they going to change that soon, or what's the crack?
I've been looking into that. I really have been looking into that. And I can't find anywhere a snifter of what the thing with the mask is going to be. I've been asking my contacts in the government. I've been asking my contacts in the press, and they cannot give me a definitive answer, or they can't even guess when it's going to happen. Mostly they're sort of saying it'll probably be the last thing to go. Now we've got rid of the curfew. We're being as loose as we can on the on the how many people on the table and the indoors and outdoors of people. The church things getting looser. Cinemas and stuff like that is going to get looser. Nightclubs are probably not going to open, so I'm thinking that the mass and nightclubs are going to be the last thing to go. But as of today, Brits can come without a test, so I think they are gauging up for opening up, and there's nothing worse than a moaning Brit, so I think they've got to do it.
Well, if you think about wearing masks in a nightclub, weren't they doing that in the rave culture? If you remember the rave culture.
I do.
Yeah, they're all wearing masks. So maybe that'll be the new cool in the nightclubs. Like, if you're not wearing a mask, you're not cool in the nightclub anyways.
Exactly.
There you go.
Daniel, I gotta go.
Okay, no problem.
No, the only reason I gotta go is because the iPad now is going to run out of battery, and I can't unplug it because the microphone's plugged into the battery thing. So I don't want to go off on it anymore. Common sense is in short supply. Just obey. Okay, that's two ways. It's not so much obeying. It's to do with we're in a community. We have decided to do this together. And if you start distancing yourself from the people who make the decisions, then you live in a dictatorship. But if you believe, like I do, that we live in a democracy, then we are doing this to ourselves for our own good. And don't fall at the last hurdle, is what I'm trying to say. Don't fall at the last hurdle. Anyway, ladles and jelly spoons. Dan, I gotta throw you out, man.
No problem. Thanks a million for having me, Tim. You're an absolute gentleman. Everyone have a lovely evening, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the challenge
on Saturday. Are you doing anything between now and Saturday?
I don't think so. I'm probably going to announce the iceberg challenge in the next couple of days. Okay. And just to clarify, I'm doing the iceberg challenge. So if there's anyone else out there who decides to do an iceberg challenge, I've already announced it. There you go. That's it.
All right, I understand.
I'm going to drop the announcements during the week, so that's it. No, I'm going to have a lot of stuff to do this week. It's generally gotten busier at work, bookings and stuff like this, and I've started to work on my fitness as well, Tim. So
there you go.
So I'm training hard.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, Google thinks that you might like the thing on top of. Is it that way? Oh no, the thing on top of my head. I'm going to get the one blended out, not you.
Or the sunglasses.
No, I'm going to do it the other way. You can stay on, but I'm going to blend us all out, both out. So I'm going to do this.
Okay.
A and B is me. There you go. So Google thinks you might like to see this one next. And if you go down in the bottom corner there with a little square button, you can learn how to sponsor the channel. And if you're still not subscribed, you can subscribe with the little round channel. I hope it didn't pee anybody off too much. And if you did, hey, nothing I can do about it. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.